Well, oh my God.
No, this was calmer.
What the heck, Mother?
Did they think they were?
Yeah, earlier when the water was in here, yes, I mean it was just like a sheet of glass in here.
Really?
That one real big boat that guy said was going to go up that coastal waterway. You know, it come, we spotted it back there and it come up here. Got, I don't know, short of them markers. Did a big loop and then headed left. It's hard. I didn't plan on it there, but I'd say it's probably near to them people. It's a nice sized boat.
here almost every night.
Oh, and it's not free. Is that where you're from?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, God, that was free. Steve and Pete.
smaller towns that are inhabited anymore. And I started really early in the morning, like about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and I shoot them at night under just the street lights and stuff like that. And if they've got an old cemetery, I try to go to the old cemetery and shoot that before the sun comes up very far. And then I try to do that black and white if the light's good enough. It's just a good job of shooting stuff at night. It's a lot of fun. I just run all over the state. I'll wake up in the middle of the night or my kids sleep or whatever. I'll just look at my list of places I'm going to go. If I've got something 3 hours away, I'll go. I'm by myself. I'm retired. I just go. Yeah, it really is. It's a lot of fun. It really is. I'm not going tonight up to Gainesville, but I'm doing it with the family. While I'm up there, I make a stay 1 more day and walk in the spring. I may go back to the same one I was at last week, and I want to. They've got another big hole there that I want to shoot. But I had to get some stuff light. And that's what really does the damage. That's what was so treacherous to Charlotte.
Take care.
See you later.
Stars and Stripes, love it. Puppy,
Ginger or something.
you're a YouTube star now. Puppy, name?
Ginger.
Ginger? How old are you, Ginger?
Ginger's 9.
9 years old? It's an awesome age.
Stop that. Oh, now you. Stop it. Oh, thank you.
You're live on YouTube right now.
Oh.
Ginger, you're the star. I thought it was going to be a dolphin, but it's you. 9 years old. Good Ginger. Thank you. Well, hello, Sunset Lady.
Well, hello there, Blackie. We have a little puppy tonight. That's cute.
Oh, it's cute. I got a nice close-up shot. Ginger is the name of the
Oh,
puppy.
very good. Well, tomorrow is summer solstice, when the sun is in the sky the longest it will be all year.
Correctamundo.
Also, they have an international day of celebration on that. Okay, it's the World Day of Music, National Cookie Dough Day, and National Daylight Appreciation Day. We love the daylight. And the sunsets. And the heavenly sunset.
I like breathing.
And it's National Seashell Day.
She sells from the seashore. It's
Yeah.
a tongue twister, ain't
Yeah,
it?
it is. World Giraffe Day and World Motorcycle Day. A lot of days. And today is National American Eagle Day, National Ice Cream Day, and National Ice Cream Soda Day. Okay, now for the famous birthdays. In 1909, Errol Flynn, and I didn't know he was a Tasmanian Australian
I didn't know that either, actually.
actor.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Tasmania.
He was in Robin Hood, and Captain Blood was a couple of his movies. And in 1949, Lionel
Wasn't Errol Flynn one of the guys like he was good with swords?
Yeah,
and stuff?
I would say swashbuckler.
Yeah.
That's what they were known in the old days. Okay, 1949, Lionel Richie, American singer, and he was first with the Commodores, and he sang songs. He was also on American Idol, and he did that. One of the songs was "Easy," and then "Three Times a Lady" and "Hello." I like all those
He
songs.
did a million songs that are
Yeah.
hits.
Okay, so now we have the birthday person. I went into the archives.
Lionel Richie is actually a fantastic musician.
Yeah, love the songs. He does.
No, he today's his birthday.
Yep,
Lionel.
yep.
Can I talk to him directly through your show?
If he was watching, yeah.
No, it's in the Ethernet.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Lionel.
Right.
No, he's an excellent musician. I'm actually
Yeah, he'd be able to sing a nice happy birthday.
I'm very fond of Lionel Richie's productions.
Okay, now we're going to history. Or wait a minute. No, first I do quotes.
It's your show.
Sometimes I forget. Oh, here's the first one here. It isn't what they say about you, it's what they whisper.
Correct.
Another one is, my problem is reconciling my gross habits with my net income.
Correct.
Who said those two things?
George Washington, the first president of the United States.
No, it was Errol Flynn, one of the swashbucklers.
I was pretty close, so.
Okay, here's a couple more quotes. When you, what did I do to this?
It's your show.
I know, I have to figure it out.
Take three.
Oh, I figured it out.
Okay.
When your past calls, don't answer. And the other one was, my earliest memories of country music are the Grand Ole Opry. Who said those two things?
Johnny Depp.
No, it was Lionel Richie.
Okay.
Okay, now, seeing as it's National American Eagle Day, we're going to...
American Eagle, that's an airline. It was an airline, at least in Logan in the old
we're going
days.
to do
American Eagle.
some American Eagle jokes.
Okay.
Okay,
Are these about airplanes or?
no?
Okay, but things that can fly, right?
Okay, why do you think the bird was wearing a wig?
Because it was a flight attendant.
Well, the answer they gave was probably because he was a bald eagle. Okay, why can't you breed an eel with an eagle?
Well, for a start, that would be silly.
Well, the answer they gave was because it's illegal.
Correct.
Illegal.
Correct.
Okay.
Silly.
What do you call a bird, a bald eagle with many skills?
Well, bald eagle can be on a lot of American money. Bald eagles have a lot of skills.
And the answer they gave was, well, one could say he was very talented. Talented. Okay. Why didn't Roger, the wingless bald eagle, not let the ridicule coming from other able-bodied birds get him down?
I don't even want to touch that one.
Well, the answer they gave was, well, because he was unflappable. Okay. What do you call a religious bald eagle?
A Christian.
That's one answer. The answer they gave was a bird of prey. Okay. What happened after I encountered a bald eagle with an identity crisis?
Well, there's a couple times we've driven around Florida here a couple times when we see bald eagles. If they have an identity crisis, they just go back to the nest.
Well, the answer they gave is, well, now he's watching me like a hawk. I like that one.
That's good. No, that's really good. Touche.
I know. What will happen if one day I will have a pet bald eagle?
Well, I suppose you'd have to get eagle food, whatever the hell that is. I have no idea. I can't answer that for you.
Well, the answer they gave us, I'll name it Freedom, teach it to ring a bell when it wants fish, so I can let freedom ring.
I never could have gotten that one.
I couldn't either.
But that answer was actually factual.
Very factual.
No, it's correct, yeah.
How can you identify a bald eagle?
By looking at a hairless bird.
Well, the answer they gave us, when all his feathers are combed to one side. I like that. What's the difference between a Life Scout and an...
Hold on a second. A Life Scout?
A Life Scout?
Never heard that word before.
Well, that's what they wrote.
Okay, I'm listening.
What's the difference between a Life Scout and an Eagle Scout?
Oh, yeah, now we get the running. No clue.
Well, a Life Scout is ready for anything, and the Eagle Scout is ready for Murphy's Law. That's when everything goes to south.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think the bird was... No, I even did that one. Okay.
It's your show.
I know. What happened... What do you call a bald eagle who can play the piano?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I've seen, on YouTube, they have these videos and stuff, and like a bird can like peck their nose and stuff. I would call it a YouTube star.
Well, the answer they gave was, what do you call a bald eagle who can play the piano? You call him talented. Hey, did you hear about the bald eagle that became a preacher?
Well, a bald eagle becoming a preacher, number one, that's a stretch, and number two, I have not heard about that.
Well, they said it was because he thought he wanted to be a bird of prey.
That's a Star Trek joke. I never, right in front of me, I could have gotten that one.
Okay.
Bird of prey. Correct.
Here's the last one. Here we go. What do you call a bald eagle flying out over the Gulf?
Well, to be honest with you, we've only seen them inland, but if I saw a bald eagle going over the Gulf, I would call it a hurricane.
Well, the answer they gave was you'd call it a seagull.
Which we just got in the shot, which is perfect.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing. And on that happy note, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight as part of our Sunset family. For no two sunsets are the same. So come back each and every night to see just what's happening at the South Jetty here in Venice, Florida, live. And please subscribe and hit the like button.
And scroll up 1, 2, 3. When you press the like button, please say all notifications, because we do follow the sun. Although we have been rather stagnant. I don't use that word a lot, so I had to practice it in my head. So we're starting at 8 o'clock every night. Yeah, okay.
Now, speaking of time, it's time for our theme song called Running Around This Town that you wrote under Whittier, and I'll say good night, Blackie.
Essentially awesome show. You guys in the chat are awesome. I had a nice crowd there on the jetty, and we see you tomorrow again here live on the Sunset Lady channel for another Heavenly Sunset. Signing off for Sunset Lady, I'm Blackie Fitzpatrick saying ciao for now.